Ooh, I'm stronger than I thought. It hasn't really done anything, but...
Together we'll hold back the sun in this moment forever young. Against the stream of time we'll run, baby. We'll hold back the sun.
Hi, little guy. Oh, okay, I've been rejected. See you later. Okay, I'm gonna try and get in here, but oh, it might collapse on me as I try to get in. Oh, sweetness. Okay. Oh, there's a little bench in here. I don't know if it'll be salvageable. Oh, no, that's... Hello everybody and welcome back to my cottage renovation series. Do not worry, this is not the cottage that we're renovating, but we are currently in the garden, and my garden, it's a bit of a mess. So the first part of this video is mainly going to be me smashing things up, including the cafe that we have here. RIP cafe. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and crawl out of this. Shall I go through the window? That might be easiest. Flexibility. Woo! I'm out. The cafe is also a convertible cafe because it has no roof. It's got a soft top. I actually made a joke when I first moved in here because the roof blew off, and I was like, haha, I should clickbait to video that the roof has fallen off. And then it actually went and happened because I needed a very expensive new roof. But anyway, today we're tackling the garden. I have lots of overgrown weeds. I actually am supposed to be having a birthday party in 2 weeks' time, so the plan is to make this look good. So this table and chairs here, actually, I actually sat on it the other day and it collapsed, it broke, and I was talking to my neighbour about it and he was saying, oh, someone quite heavy must have sat on there, and I was like, that was me. But it is very rotten, so it's fine. But yeah, so I'm gonna grab my sledgehammer. I also have a crowbar, which I know what this is from video games because sometimes people use them as a weapon, but anyway, we're not going to be doing that today. We're going to be crowing up. That's probably not an adjective word, but it's crowing up a verb. Oh, this is going to be a satisfying video. I'm going to pretend I'm really strong when everything is actually just very rotten. But anyway, I hope you enjoy seeing me smash up some things. You can pretend that the cafe is someone that you don't like and I'm smashing them up. I really shouldn't put that in there. I do not condone violence, but it is going to be good fun. That's all I'm saying, all I'm saying. Who needs a rage room when you have an old cafe to smash up? I feel like I should be wearing more safety equipment than this, but anyway, this is actually quite heavy, so I'll give it my best shot. I'm going to pretend it's like a piñata. You ready? Ooh, I'm stronger than I thought. It hasn't really done anything, but... Oh, I've smashed it. Wow. Well, I think it's destroyed. So this is the aftermath of the cafe. It is now gone. It is now deceased. And I'm just kind of going through at the moment, taking all the little plastic bits off. So we can put all that on the wood fire, burn that sometime. But yeah, we're getting there. One thing down, a lot more to do today.
Christ, heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance, dance through it, dance, dance through it. I was stuck running through emotions that you left behind. Put on that dress inside my closet that you never liked.
This little corner is now tidied up. It's looking so much better. The cafe's gone. I've got rid of a lot of weeds and things that was overgrowing, a lot of dead leaves. Given a bit of a sweep. I might give it a bit of a pressure wash later, but this area is not high priority because I do need to remove the decking because it's rotten. It's a trip hazard. It's very slippery as well. Like, it's just got to go. It's proper crumbling. But anyway, so the next part I need to, what I was thinking actually, I might move the table that's not falling apart onto here as kind of a don't walk on this area, especially for my party in 2 weeks, because I don't want anybody to hurt themselves. So this bit I'm probably going to cordon off, but at some stage when I do get my patio done, we're ripping it out. It's going. The bench that I broke with my bum is now gone, and I've moved the table over here, and oh my goodness, it's made me realise how much space I have in this patio area. Of course, we have multiple weeds that are very high up as well, so it's weeding time to get rid of all of those. I've also had a few battles with brambles, and I think the brambles have won, so but I do have some more battles left, because look at all this. Look at all these brambles. Time to go. Goodbye. Look at this guy here that I've just ripped out. He is hefty, and I got him by the root as well. Awesome. Okay, time to get rid of you.
I'm not saying you didn't hurt me at all, but it all falls away under the disco ball. Crushed heart chained to rhythm and blues, forgetting your name with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance, dance through it, dance through it. Coming deeper, kick off my shoes, forgetting the pain with every move. I'm broken, but all I wanna do is dance, dance through it, dance through it. Feel the beat of the drum and the tears I once cried disappear.
Oh my goodness, that was a lot of hard work, being on your hands and knees, taking up all the weeds. This whole area here, I didn't even realise there's a little bed kind of in that corner, so the patio kind of just stops. But anyway, it is looking so much better, but I'm very excited to use the pressure washer, because I feel like this is going to be the most exciting part and the most satisfying part as well. And I can just stand here and move my arms rather than having to like physically pull all the weeds out, which was, I must say, a workout, a lot of hard work. I'm going to sleep tonight, that is for sure. But anyway, let's go. That was a bit mucky. Well, under the furniture, all of the moss, all of the mud, all of the leaves, all of the weeds, we have a patio. I feel like I've been an archaeologist today, you know, excavating this site. I feel like I've discovered a new land. However, I feel like archaeologists don't use pressure washers and a lot of violence, because I tell you what, I was proper going for it, especially if there were the weeds there. I was like, die weeds, die. Anyway, this is what it's looking like. I'm so happy. It honestly is transformed. I know it's not very straight, it's a little bit wonky. There are also a lot of gaps that I need to pug and fill in and get some sand and cement and that kind of stuff. But if you look at where we started this morning, it is a total transformation. Also, the side here, I even pressure washed the table. I'm thinking maybe I could survive this by either just chucking a tablecloth on it, don't worry about what's underneath, or maybe I could sand it down and paint it or varnish it. The decking, it's a little bit sketchy still. It will have to go at some point this summer, but for my party, I'm thinking put some things across so nobody walks on it, because it is a little bit lethal. It can just about take my weight in some places. Other places I have fallen through at the back, but we're going to ignore that. We're going to take today as a success because we've made a lot of progress. But anyway, I'm going to go and get myself cleaned up, because I actually have another big day tomorrow, because I've been invited to the Chelsea Flower Show in London for their media day. So I'm going to look around there, look at all the flowers, all the pretty things, and hopefully take some inspiration for my own garden. welcome to the Royal Chelsea Flower Show. So I have just entered, I've actually just picked up my press pass here, which has my little photo on, which is really funny because it feels like I'm at a horse show, but today it's all about flowers, it's all about horticulture. Also, I've just been in the media centre, which is also weird because it's exactly the same as kind of like a media centre for a horse show. But anyway, thought I would take you along with me today. I'm currently in this sort of shopping row at the moment, which has so many shops. So I feel like it might be a little bit dangerous. I might end up getting some bits and bobs for the cottage. They have lots of homeware as well. But today we're here to get some inspiration for my garden. So I'm also here today as a Boodles ambassador. So you might be able to see I have their beautiful earrings on, and I also have a necklace from them on as well. So first thing this morning, I did go and see them, said hi to the team, and they very kindly dressed me in diamonds. But anyway, let's move on because I've seen some really cute greenhouses. So there is this dragon water feature here, which is incredible. Look at that, it is huge. Don't think it's going to quite fit in my garden, but that is very impressive. I want to know, how did they get it here? Like, how did they transport it? I thought I would take you in this greenhouse because, oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. This is the dream. One day, again, don't think it will quite fit in my garden, but it is so lovely. Also, it's sage green, which if you've been watching my channel for a while, or my cottage renovation series, you will know that I do love a bit of sage green. Like, it's the colour of my living room wall. So yeah, and look, they've got like a beautiful table, all decorated, all of the plants. I feel like I'm just walking through Pinterest. That's what I'm doing today, walking through Pinterest. We're now at the balcony container gardens, and I love how each one has a very different vibe. So if we come around here, you'll see this one has a very beachy vibe. We've got a little deck chair, which is very cute. Here we have a slightly more modern one. I love the succulents up on the wall, that's so clever. I also love all of the water features. I think they're so relaxing. It's making me want to get one for the cottage. I wish that you guys could smell what it smells like here because, oh my goodness, it is so good with all the flowers. Also, very weird, but one of my favourite smells is wood chip, and there's a lot of wood chip here, so I'm just like, oh, the fresh air. It smells so good. Something that's also very cool about being here on the media day is celeb spotting. So there's a lot of people doing presenting for the BBC. You can spot them quite easily because there are just a huge amount of cranes and camera crew. There is actually some people right over there, so it'll be interesting to see who they are. But I've had an absolutely fabulous time here at the Royal Chelsea Flower Show. So thank you so much to Boodles for very kindly inviting me and having me here today. I've definitely got a lot of inspiration for the cottage and the garden, so be sure to look out for another episode coming very soon. Welcome to a new day at the cottage. The patio, as you might be able to see, is looking so much better. So the other day we actually pugged it, but we haven't finished it, so don't worry, more satisfying clips of me filling in all the gaps. But I've done this main area here and it's pretty solid, it's looking good, it's looking so much better. It's almost like a brand new patio. Also recently, I've done a bit of shopping. I've been inspired from my trip to the Chelsea Flower Show, so let me show you what I've got. So I have this beautiful vintage, I think it might be French baby's bath, or maybe it's a bit bigger than a baby's bath, maybe like a child. I don't think I'd quite be able to fit my bum in there, but how cool is that? And I was inspired when I was at Chelsea to get something like this, to put some flowers in, because the patio is kind of 2 levels. I thought I might put something across here, so when it's dark and I have friends over for a party, nobody's just gonna like fall or walk off the edge. And also I think it would be nice to put some flowers in there. I've also recently bought some flowers from the garden centre. So the plan is today to also fill in some, well, drill in some holes in here so it can drain, and then fill it with flowers, make it all pretty. And yeah, I've also got some bay trees that I've put in these pots here, which I thought, because these pots are quite tall, like they go up quite high, a little tree would look cute. And I've also got some old metal buckets that I put lavender in, and lavender is one of my favourite flowers. I just love the smell of them, they're so pretty, and obviously all the bumblebees and things, absolutely love them. And then these I've actually had a little while, they are new, but I thought I'd show them to you because I haven't shown you them yet. But I have 2 little metal ducks because, I don't know, I just like ducks and I think they're cute. And I had to get 2 because they needed a friend, they needed each other. I couldn't just leave one at the shop, I had to get the other one. So here my little flowers that I got at the garden centre yesterday. And then I also have another little bath. This is definitely more of like a baby's one. However, I will need to drill some holes in here because only yesterday it's filled up with this much water. So obviously we don't want these guys getting drowned. Just put them in there for transportation. But anyway, let's get rid of all this water. So the plan is to kind of put my plants in around the kind of place that I want them to go, then put all the soil in, and then put them in. So I have a plan. I'm thinking you guys could be quite cute either side. Oh yeah, she's looking cute. She's got the vibe. Oh, look how pretty that's looking. And then maybe a little bit of purple at the front or a little bit of pink. And then I'm thinking, these are gonna be higher up, obviously. Then maybe a little pink. And then I will scatter these little guys in where I think will fit best. I like how it's got the warmth of the terracotta, but then also it's not too cold with just steel. I like the best of both worlds, although it's making me think for this side, I need to get some more terracotta pots. I'm gonna have to make another trip to the garden centre. What a shame, what a shame. I found some old bricks that I'm putting in here as a base, so I don't need to put as much soil. The only thing it does mean this is never moving. This is staying here for life. Although that might be a good idea though, because if we do get some wind, it's not gonna blow over and then crash. But I think, oh, there's even a little worm in here, that's great. I think, yes, it's time to put the soil in now. That's pretty good. So I'm just going to double check one more time that they fit by putting them in there. I'll probably put, actually that might be all right. I was going to say I'll probably put a little bit more soil in, but it's going to look good, guys. I have a vision. Yes. And then the little ones at the front and the back. Oh, it's already looking so pretty. My dad just said that it looks like a grave though, so hopefully it doesn't look like a grave. That's not the vibes we're going for. We're going for pretty cottage garden, not funeral. Oh my goodness, I am so happy with how my flowers look. Of course, gonna give them a good old water. When I tell you I was in the garden centre for a long time, picking all the flowers, well not actually picking them, but choosing them, putting them in a row, being like, does that work? Do these colours work together? But I think it's great. I was gonna go like all white or all purple or all pink, but I thought, you know what? We'll do pink, purple and white. Might be a little bit too much colour, but I think it just brightens up the garden a lot. Of course, gonna water my lavender as well, although it has rained quite a lot lately. But I don't want these guys getting too dry, especially as they're new to the garden. This guy's gonna need a lot of water because he is a big old planter. And yeah, look how good. It's really come to life. The vision is here. It's working. So this area here is, the plan is to put my sun loungers because it's a little bit higher up. It can be more of like a little sun trap, but this is the most kind of dangerous part of the patio. It's very wibbly wobbly. It's very trip yourself up, but it's a lot cheaper to fill in the holes than to get it completely demolished, flattened down. So we're dealing with what we have. I spent a bit of money on some flowers and some planters, which is a lot cheaper than a whole new patio. So anyway, time to fill in all of those holes. There are some absolutely huge gaps here. They're like almost canyons. So I'm gonna be using a wetter mix for those. They fill in the gaps, but this isn't a building channel. This is a horse and country channel. So if you would like to find out more information about how to do all that stuff, Google it and watch a YouTube tutorial like I did. I'm definitely no pro or expert, but it's working. It's up to an Esme standard, which isn't very high. So the garden is probably looking very different to when you last saw it because the patio is finished, we've done all the grouting, I've got all my flowers which have really sprouted up in the last couple of days. It's so lovely seeing all the bees on them and the butterflies. I have my little sun loungers as well, which is super cool that we've built. And tell you what though, putting the cushions into these cushion covers, it took me a little while. It was like trying to stuff a sleeping bag in a sleeping bag, but it's fine. fine. They're here, they're perfect. I've got a little, oh, there's a bumblebee, as I was just talking about the bees. I also have a little citronella candle, so I can light this to keep the mosquitoes away. And of course, that is pink as well, to go with my flowers. I got my little duck. So this is kind of the lounging, this is kind of like the sunbathing, lying down, reading a book area. And if I take you over here, if I come down the little step, oh no, the wind. This was perfect a few seconds ago. We're gonna pretend this has not happened. Stop it, stay down. Down, boy, down. Okay, I might need to get some more candles and things to keep the tablecloth down, but I have my table and chairs because today is actually the day that I'm having my birthday party that we're filming this. I have little cushions as well. I've got some flowers, I've got some bunting up that says happy birthday, and you can probably see back here we have put a lot of bunting up. We even have pastel floral bunting, which is very me. We also have another little table and chairs over here, which is very cute. Again, I've got another little matching candle. So we've got lots of different seating areas for people to sit on when they come to my party. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. We've put some little fairy lights up as well. So also all of these beds now have plants in. I've done a lot of gardening over the last few days. So on that note, I think we're going to finish off today's video here. I'm currently in my gardening, getting everything set up clothes, so I need to go and get dressed up for my party. But yes, thank you so much everybody for watching today's video. If you're new or haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And if you would like to see another video of mine, over here, click on it, enjoy, go and watch that one next. I'll see you next time, bye.